Hey guys!
Hi Facebook world. I think we got it this time.
Yeah,
We were just talking to you guys and then it wasn't recording.
We were having some technical difficulties, so we're sorry that we're a few minutes late.
Which just so shows that you don't have to be geniuses to do what we do.
And you don't have to be perfect, ever.
Ever.
Perfection is so overrated, right?
It's stagnation.
Oh my gosh, perfection will just keep you stuck. Stuck in this place that's just not fun. So we're so glad that you guys are joining us tonight, and we're just going to wait for another minute or so to see if we can get some people to join us live. And if you are already part of our tribe and you want to comment and give us some love and maybe even some questions that you might have, or maybe even post your transformation pictures, that would be so amazing, so that other people can really see what this does and how this really changes lives.
Yeah, guys, if you could post those in the comment section for everyone to see after the call, or during the call, I guess, that would be awesome. Hey, Meg!
My sister's here. Hi, Melissa.
Hey, Melissa. Hi, guys.
All right, so we're just waiting for some more people to hop on, and in the meantime, again, we're just so thankful that you're here with us. We have some really great things to share with you guys tonight. We're going to be talking with you guys for probably about 20 to 30 minutes. So if this is something that's new to you, try to hang in, because you're going to get some really, really amazing information that is just going to really motivate you to want to be a better version of yourself.
And I think we have a tribe of elephants that just moved in upstairs, so I'm sorry if you're hearing scraping and like the house is about to implode.
That's the life of having kids.
It's called working from home.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, all right, so we're going to go ahead and get started, and what we're going to do first is we're just going to share with you guys why we do this, what this is all about, and what really drives us to stay connected with this particular path that we've chosen to go on. So Hale, I'll have you share your story first.
Okay, great. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for logging on tonight. We're so happy that you're here, and I'm so excited to share my story. It's a great one, and it wouldn't have been possible without this girl sitting next to me here. So about 4 years ago, I was a stay-at-home mom with my 2 beautiful kids, and that was by my choice. I was so happy to be home with them. But I was unhappy with my body. You know, I was living in a body that wasn't feeling like the body I wanted to be waking up in every day, despite eating healthy, eating clean, going to the gym all the time. In fact, Jen was my fitness instructor at the time. That's how I got introduced to doing all of this in the first place. And I saw her just glowing the way she glows. And at the time, she had been using Isagenix for 6 years, so it's no wonder she looked so dang good. And she had this vitality that I was just drawn to. I wanted it for myself, and I didn't know how to get it, because truly and honestly, I had tried everything. You know, maybe some of you can relate to that. And so we became friends, just our energies totally clicked, and I came to understand that she was using this product line called Isagenix, and I was like, well, maybe there's something to that, so, you know, sign me up. So she got me started, and, you know, guys, at the time, oh my gosh, we were financially really strapped. It was really tight for me to get started on this, but I knew something had to change, something had to be different, because I was unhappy with the way I was feeling. And so I got started, and it was like a light switch turning on inside my body, guys, for real. It was like within 2 days, I felt like my body came alive again. And I knew at that point that I had really been missing the mark with my nutrition, and I've come to understand why. There's a bunch of science behind it. But at the time, all I knew was that I was feeling the way I wanted to feel, finally, for the first time in my adult life, and that I would never stop using these products. And so fast forward 2 years, I was a happy product user for 2 years. Fast forward, I saw Jen starting to make a little extra money with this as well, and being able to step away from some of the long personal training hours she was putting in, and being able to stay home with her 3 kids. And I was like, maybe there's something to this. You know I love this line, and you know, it's so natural to want to share the things that we love. So very naturally, I started sharing with a few people, and before I knew it, my own products were getting paid for, and I was like, well, this is nice. Let's see if we can make this keep happening. And you know, bit by bit, it's been such an amazing journey and a privilege to be able to show other people how they can have this in their life as well, because everyone really deserves it.
They do. Yeah, so many people right now are struggling. You know, in their own bodies, they just don't feel alive anymore. They feel like they're always trying to pull to coffee and energy drinks just to get through the day. You know, they have extra weight that no matter how much they're exercising, they just can't get rid of it. And, you know, if it's okay with you guys, I'm going to share my story too. You know, I've been in fitness for 23 years, and I know it's kind of crazy to even think about. But I started teaching fitness when I was 18 years old. And, you know, I owned a gym. I co-owned a fitness studio with an amazing girl named Joy. And we had an amazing business going. But I was working out like 4 hours a day. And what I was finding is that even though I was exercising that much, I still couldn't get the results that I thought I should have, you know, for working out that much every day. And my mom, Marianne Holden, she's a holistic nutritionist. She graduated from the Institute of Integrative Nutrition in New York City, and she came across Isagenix, and she brought it to the attention of myself and Joy, my business partner at the time. And she said, Jenny, you know what? I think you should take a look at this, because I know how tired you are. I know how stressed out you are. And not only can this help you reach your health goals, but you can help your clients get better and faster results, right? So I was like, okay. And the other side of it too was that it can bring in some extra revenue for the gym, which I was totally down for. I mean, what business owner doesn't want to make a little extra money? So 30 days later, I reached my goal of losing about 10 pounds of body fat. All my clients were wondering what I was doing, so naturally I was starting to share it with them. And then the money started to come in, you know? So here I am, you know, genuinely sharing something that is amazing and helping people reach their goals. But at the same time, it's, you know, it's helping me bring in some extra income so I could free up some of my time. So here I was working at a gym for 70 hours a week sometimes, right? That's crazy, but it's reality. And I was bringing in, you know, some money, but I always had to pay everyone else first. When I realized how much potential was in this business with Isagenix, I decided at that time I wanted to start a family, and that I would pursue this end of the wellness, you know, in my personal life, and sell my half of the business. So that's what happened. And here I am 10 years later, and I still have maintained the weight loss. My energy is better than ever, even with 3 kids, 6 and under. Yes, it's kind of crazy at times, for real. But what's happened now is I'm able to create the income that I would if I was working a full-time job, you know? But I get to work from home in between all of this kid stuff, you know? And my dream is to make enough money so that my husband can walk away from his job so that he can be home with us, because the family needs him around. You know, he works 70 hours a week and the kids miss him, I miss him. And I just feel like as a whole, like families aren't families anymore. You know, can you relate to that?
Absolutely. I am just so on the same page with you there. When I saw what this income opportunity could do for my family, it was an absolute no-brainer. I get to help people become the healthiest they've ever been, and show them that there's a different, better quality of life out there for them, and I get rewarded financially for that in the process. It is a win-win-win. And I'm just so excited that we're not gonna have to live under that cloud of financial oppression that we lived under in our earlier adulthood.
That is so painful.
It is so painful. And you know, the statistics are that $500 extra per month coming into a household could prevent most divorces from happening. I mean, that is staggering, guys. That is not a lot of money, but it's life-changing money. So what would an extra $500, $1,000, $2,000 coming into your household do for you? What would that allow you to do?
That changes lives right there. Totally changes lives. You know, and while we're talking about, you know, the financial opportunity, I wanted to address the whole stigma around network marketing. Network marketing, you know, I used to think, oh, it's one of those things that's not for me. I don't like to be a salesperson. But let me tell you something, network marketing is the business of the 21st century. This is the way that business is going, and everything is going to be moving. Network marketing is the ultimate business design because we work as a team. And if I help someone else become successful, I become more successful, and vice versa. So the team aspect of this type of business is where it's at. Haley and I get to work together. We're stay-at-home moms. We get to work together. We help each other stay accountable. We help each other to increase our finances in terms of building our business, and it's so fun. Okay, so network marketing, a lot of stigma was around that because people used to call
used to be
like, one of those pyramid things. Well, you know what? Corporate America is a pyramid thing, if you think about it, right? And if you're on the bottom level in corporate America, what's your chances of moving up the ladder and becoming the CEO? They're really not that high. But in this business, I'm the CEO of my business, and she's the CEO of our business, and there's no competition, and all we do is cheer each other on, and the love and the support is amazing.
And lift each other up, and it's not just like, oh, rah rah, we lift each other up. No, we literally link arms with each other to make one another more successful in this. And that, I think, is the most beautiful part of this. It's the growth process you get to go through. It's the relationships that you develop. It's the way that you get to link arms with people who are like-minded, and this truly is the business of the 21st century. Robert Kiyosaki and Warren Buffett and Donald Trump, however you feel about him politically, he's a genius businessman, right? All say that network marketing is the way to go. It is the way for the common person to not invest a lot of money and be able to go into business for themselves. Think about a brick and mortar business. How much money you need to put in to get a brick and mortar business open, and the statistics are that most of those are going to fail within the first 5 years. So then you're out all of that money. Guys, you can join this business and literally grow a multi-million-dollar business for yourself for the cost of your organic groceries every month. That's crazy.
It is crazy. And when you can wrap your head around that, that should give you like goosebumps, because it does for me, right? This business is about living your dreams. My dream is to live a life of choice, where I can literally wake up every single day and choose what I want to do without restriction.
And work from anywhere you want to if you have a computer and a cell phone.
The beach, work from the beach.
We work from the beach all the time with our kids in the summer. Literally, they're splashing around in the water and we're at work.
This is a perfect opportunity for moms that want to be home with their kids and also significantly contribute to the household finances. This is where it's at. Not only are you going to get sexy, but you're going to make money too. So, it doesn't get better than that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I have to address the sexy part. Guys, you get your sexy back or you get your money back.
Yeah.
Because we have a 100% money back guarantee on our product line. You can literally get started, and if you are unhappy in any way with your results, you can send back empty canisters and they will refund you the full amount back to your credit card. That's a no-brainer. You get your sexy back or you get your money back. That's pretty cool.
And you don't get that when you go to GNC. Right? They don't give you your money back if you returned an empty bottle. So another amazing thing about Isagenix is the customer service. You know what? This is about your experience. So maybe you're just here and maybe you're listening because you have something going on physically in your body. Maybe you're tired all the time. Maybe you have some extra weight to lose. Maybe you're an athlete and you just want to take your game to the next level. The other thing that's super exciting is the healthy aging aspect. We have scientifically backed products that actually help to slow down the aging process. And being 40, that kind of is attractive for me.
And being not quite 40 is still attractive for me too. Do you guys know that our aging process is so accelerated these days compared to decades ago? Our bodies are dealing with so much on a daily basis. There is so much toxicity in our world. and our bodies are under a lot of stress, and that accelerates the aging phenomenon.
The toxicity is huge. Yeah,
it really is.
Isagenix really addresses the toxicity. You know, we have a nutritional cleansing and nutritional replenishing system. So not only does the products help you to rid your body of the toxins, but then you replenish it with organic, better than organic standard superfood nutrition. So just imagine how your body will respond to that. Like Haley said, it feels like you turned your light switch on. It's pretty awesome. So 10 years later, you know, here I am, and people say, you're still drinking those shakes? Okay, so let's just get real. We eat real food too, okay? I love food.
The two of us are probably the two biggest foodies on earth. I mean, we get together just to eat.
Oh my gosh, I love pizza. I love, you know, Thai food. I mean, I love food, and I love desserts too. And so, yes, you're drinking some shakes, but think about this. People say, do I have to drink shakes? And I say, yeah, I get to drink shakes every day. I get to. And one of the things I usually say to people is you know, if you're not drinking shakes and maybe you're following another nutrition plan, how is that working for you? Because before Isagenix, I thought I was eating really damn healthy. I was eating organic, I was eating all the vegetables, all the fruits, lean proteins, and I still wasn't getting the results I was after, right? So, but when I started using this nutrition, the results came in a month. You know, so,
and guys, would you put premium fuel into an oil leaking old, you know, junk car? You wouldn't, right? That would just be silly. So you're taking this clean food and you're putting into a toxic body, and so your body is not able to even process what there is for nutrition in the food that you're consuming, because you're not addressing the issue of toxicity at a cellular level, right?
Yeah.
So not only is our food system depleted of nutrients because our soils are over-farmed, and you have to eat 43 bowls of spinach today to get the equivalent of one in 1950.
That's
so
crazy.
That just shows you how depleted things are. As a health coach, discovering that, hearing that statistic, and really looking into the research on this, I was like, this is why people are not feeling the way they want to feel. Regardless of eating clean and eating healthy and buying all organic and shopping at Whole Foods and doing everything the right way, that's why people are not feeling good.
It's so true. I mean, no matter how healthy you eat, we're still not getting the nutrition that we need from the regular food sources that we get in the grocery store. So when people come to me and they say, well, I already eat healthy, why do I need this? That's exactly what I tell them. The soil's depleted and our food just does not contain the vitamins and minerals that it used to back in the day, back in the 1950s, before or even earlier than that, before the agribusiness started, you know, the mass producing farming and all that stuff. So this leads right into something that we always get asked is, you know, how much does this cost? So you want to talk about that?
Absolutely. So in the beginning, I thought, you know, as I shared, it was a stretch for me to get started on this. And I thought to myself, is it worth it? Well, there's a money back guarantee, so I don't have anything to lose, right? So I put it in my body and I was like, okay, this stuff's staying in my body for the rest of my life. So I've got to learn to work this into my budget. And what I've found is it's actually really affordable. Each one of our shakes is the equivalent of 3 organic plated meals for less than $3 per serving, okay? So most people are, you know, eating out a couple of times a week, and they're spending, I mean, loads of money at the grocery store. If you add up the amount that you're spending, it's a pay-as-you-go basis, the grocery store, right? You might go once on Monday and once on Thursday, another time on Saturday. If you really add up all of that money that you're spending at the grocery store, it's staggering.
It really is.
It's staggering.
Especially if you go to Whole Foods.
And this is really just a reallocation of spend, guys. You're already spending money on food that you might even think is amazing, high quality, best you can be putting in your body. But as we discussed, it's nutritionally deficient. It's bankrupt. So you're going from subpar nutrition to super dense, high quality nutrition, fueling your body at the deepest cellular level that you can. And it's delicious.
Oh my God, it's so good.
It's like delicious.
Chocolate peanut butter shakes.
I don't know if you've had some of the shakes out there on the market, but they are not good, guys.
No, I've had some yucky ones.
And
I can't
back
even
to
drink
the
them, yeah.
back to the, do I have to have a shake every day? Guys, I would have one of these shakes every day for the rest of my life, even if they weren't good for me, because they're so delicious.
Yeah.
And I would not be using something for 4 years. I don't care how good it is for me if it wasn't something that I enjoy, right? So it's a reallocation of spend, and we have packs to fit every budget to get started. So we find something that works within everyone's budget, and then it's just finding the products that you love and can't live without, and you order those from then on a monthly basis, and it's just shifting. That's it.
When I first got started, I also was feeling like, oh my gosh, this is going to be an extra bill every month. But it's not, because you're just replacing some of the food that you were buying at the health food store. And then when I started sharing it with other people, soon the money that I was earning from sharing it with other people paid for it all. So now I'm eating superfood for free, and now my superfood business pays my mortgage.
Isn't that amazing? You go from getting your superfoods for free to all of a sudden it's making a car payment for you to, in Jen's case, paying her mortgage. Guys, and this is residual income. Do you want to talk about residual income for a minute?
Okay, so residual income is something that you probably didn't learn about in college or high school. Residual income basically means that you do work once and then you continue to get paid on it again and again and again. So that's how network marketing works. We work as a team. So I use some really great products. I share them with friends, and then I teach her how to share it with her friends and family. So I taught her once, and now she's duplicating that, and she's continuing to earn money, which is continuing to earn me money. And so
people sharing with people, sharing with people. And it doesn't matter if you don't even know those people. Every time they place an order, it fuels your business.
it does. I literally wake up in the morning and I open up my back office on my computer.
And we've made money while we were sleeping.
I've made money while I was sleeping. I mean, this is amazing. I made hundreds of dollars overnight.
And for helping people change the quality of their life.
And that's where it's really amazing, because we're not just making money and like earning a buck off of everyone. We are changing people's lives. We're helping people to feel alive again. We're helping people reach their goals. And we get compensated for that. It's absolutely freaking amazing. So what do you say, like, when people ask you, Hale, I want to chew my meals, I'm just not a shake person?
Well, I ask how that's going for them. Is that working for them? Are they getting the results that they desire? Because once again, going back to the food system, their bodies aren't getting what they need, so it's physically impossible that they're feeling as good as they can. Literally, when I put a shake into my body, it is like my cells are soaking up the nutrition. My body is saying, thank you. Literally, thank you. I don't have that same feeling when I eat a plated meal.
No.
As much as I love food and it tastes good to me, I do not get that physiological response within my body from a plated meal.
Yeah. You know, a lot of people also ask, you know, I don't think I'll be full if I just have a shake for a meal. And let me tell you, it has a lot to do with biochemistry in the body and brain, and the brain connection. Because when your body receives the nutrition that it needs to function optimally, you are not as hungry anymore. People tend to overeat because they're not getting what they need from traditional food sources.
Their bodies are literally starved.
They are starved.
We are the most overweight our nation, our world has ever been, and we are the most undernourished. Our bodies are actually starved.
So when you have these shakes and it fills those nutritional gaps that we have, you actually will end up eating less food overall. And so that's another benefit of having the shakes, really. Let's see if there was anything else we wanted to address. Sometimes people will say, well, you know, this business opportunity sounds great, but I don't know anybody. You want to talk about that?
So this business is about who you are going to meet, not about who you know. So one of the most successful people in our beautiful company is a woman who lives in a town of, I think it's 500 people. She says there are more cows in her town than there are people, literally. And when she got started, she had the same reservation. I don't know anyone. I go from work to home and back to work. And that's my life, raising 3 kids. And she just decided, you know what? I need to be willing to put the time into learning this business, because I was willing to go. She was, I think, an occupational therapist.
Yeah.
I was willing to put 8 years into my studies to become an occupational therapist. And then I paid to do my internship while I was making the hospital money. So this is something that I can earn while I learn. And this opportunity is too amazing to be missed. So if I don't know enough people, then I've just got to expand my network. And it doesn't matter how many people you know starting out. You make connections. Though, you know, you don't know how many people, what just one connection is going to open your whole world up to.
That's where it's at, because you have someone who says yes to the products, they have an amazing experience, and all of a sudden they know people in Canada, Mexico, China, the UK, and before you know it, our business has expanded globally, and you have no idea who those people are, but it's benefiting the team financially.
And we're open in, is it 14 countries now?
14, and we're going to be open in the UK.
Opening in the UK shortly. So you can literally build an international business from home, from the comfort of home, from your laptop with an internet connection and a cell phone. And you may not even ever meet those people over in the UK or Malaysia or Colombia or Mexico or wherever your team is being built, but you enrolled a person and got them started on first class, the highest quality nutrition possible on the planet, and they have a whole network of people in those countries, and all of a sudden you have an international business that you work from home in your pajamas and your fuzzy slippers.
Yeah, it's just the best
Is
opportunity
that cool,
ever.
guys? Come on, that is so cool.
It's so cool. So again, you know, just to go over what this can mean for you. This can mean a physical transformation. It could mean feeling better. It could mean getting better numbers on your medical tests. It could mean sleeping better. It could mean slowing down the aging process. It could mean contributing significantly to your household finances. It can mean just getting your superfoods for free.
Absolutely.
So this really is all about you and what you want. So,
and let's just put it out there that 80% of people who get started with Isagenix are going to be product users. We love our product users. That's the most important part of all of this, is using the products, loving the products, getting them in your body so everything else in your life can start shifting and changing. And the other 20%, those are people who are looking for more out of life, you know, who are sick of the status quo, who are sick of, you know, reporting to an alarm clock and a boss and someone else telling them what they're worth in life. Right? And you can just take from this business, from this company, from this opportunity, whatever it is you want. If it's just amazing nutrition, that's fabulous. And if it's more, then it's like the ocean. You can come to it with a thimble or a water pipe, and it doesn't care. It's just there to give you whatever you want in life.
oh, I love that. That was a really great way to put it. You know, the vision of Isagenix is to impact world health and free people of physical and financial pain. And that's what we've linked arms with. And was there anything else we wanted to share before we closed? I think I got through all my notes. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I know that this information probably really connected with some of you. And I want you to reach back to the person who told you about this particular live stream tonight, and I want you to, you know, reach back out to them and let them know that you have some more questions or that you're ready to go. We do have a private team Facebook page, so that if you're interested in maybe learning more, or you're curious and you just want to kind of get a little bit better feel about what this is all about, just reach out to us and we'll be happy to add you to the page.
Yes, if you guys just are curious and you just want to be able to look around at your leisure, that's exactly what that page is for. There's no pressure. We will never force anything upon you. Like Jen said, reach out to the person who directed you to this call. It's really life-changing, guys. And if you're just at the point where you're in the information gathering stage, that's exactly what that page is for. You can just sit back and look around and see if this is for you, because it's not for everyone. It isn't. It's for people who are serious about changing the quality of their health and changing the quality of their lives.
Definitely. So we just want to thank you guys for joining us tonight. And Haley and I have experienced an amazing shift, like inside and out, the past few weeks, and we're just so ready to take you by the hand and just show you the way to just have the ultimate 2017.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for logging on. Mwah. Happy 2017.